Kasado na ang manhunt para kay bilyonaryo gaming boss Charlie Atong Ang. Ayon sa CIDG, gagawin nila ang lahat para maisilbi ang arrest warrant kay Ang. Pinaniniwalaang nasa bansa pa rin ang negosyante.
There are so many properties na tinitingnan natin na pwede niyang pagtaguan. And at the same time naman, with his resources, I know magtatago at magtatago. But again, as what the Chief PNP have said a while ago, is gagawin lahat ng kapulisan para hanapin at iserve itong warrant of arrest laban kay Charlie Atong Ang.
Kausapin po natin ngayon si Attorney Gabriel Villarreal, ang abogado ni Charlie Atong Ang. Attorney, magandang gabi po sa inyo at maraming salamat sa oras.
Magandang gabi, Corina. Magandang gabi din sa mga tagapanood at tagapakinig ng ating programa.
Attorney Gabby, this is Pinky.
Ay, Pinky.
Opo. Okay. Attorney, nasaan na ho ba ang iyong kliyente?
Huli ko pong nakita si Mr. Ang kahapon. Kami magkasama. Nagpapirma ako sa kanya ng aking appearance. Formal appearance sa mga korte sa Laguna at Batangas. Pagkaalam ko, nandito lang sa Pilipinas.
So, kahapon po ay magkasama pa kayo?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Maaari niyo hubang sabihin sa amin saan kayo nagkita?
Sa bahay niya.
Is this the one
Sa
in Pasig,
Pasig,
sir? Okay. Because
Yes,
yan
yes,
din
ma'am.
po yung bahay na pinuntahan ng mga otoridad para to serve the arrest warrant. Would that be correct, sir?
Kaninang hapon po, hinalughog po nila yung bahay ni Mr. Ang sa Pasig. Yun din pong dating bahay niya na sa Mandaluyong, hinalughog din po nila. Yun pong farm niya sa Lipa, 2 beses nilang binalikan.
He was not found, sir. Hindi po siya nahanap.
He was not found. That is the report to me. He has not been found.
Opo. And what is your advice to your client, attorney?
Well, that is his option, ma'am. No? I advised him to exercise his rights under the law. I also advised him to keep himself alive. After all, he was branded as armed and dangerous by the government at some point. And in fact, I honestly was very concerned about that particular statement from the government. But nevertheless, I'm sure Mr. Ang is doing his best to protect himself. And we will be, as his lawyers, we will be exercising his rights available to him under the law in the cases.
Opo. Attorney, before I go to that, yung pong meron ho kasing balita na umalis siya ng bansa. Actually, that's been circulating the past week. Posible daw nasa ibang bansa na siya. So sinasabi niyo po, wala hong katotohanan nito?
Walang katotohanan yun. Kahapon lang kasama ko siya. Tsaka a while ago, I saw a confirmation from the Department of Justice that insofar as they are concerned, Mr. Ang is in the country.
Opo. Attorney Villarreal, ang sabi niyo po sa inyong statement na ipinadala sa media, yung nangyari pong pag-i-issue ng arrest warrant ay premature and violated due process. Pakipaliwanag po.
Ang nangyari po kasi, di ba, minadali yung sa Department of Justice, yung tuneto nila ng ebidensya na ipinresenta namin, hindi man lang kinonsider ng panel. Yung complaint na yun ng pinasahan ng panel, pinadala ho sa korte. Pinoint out din po namin sa korte na yung pinadalang papeles sa kanila ng DOJ ay kulang-kulang. Ang pinadala lang po ng papeles ng DOJ sa korte ay yun lamang complaint at resolution ng panel. Hindi po nila isinama yung ebidensya na galing sa mga respondent. Yung korte, under the Constitution, ay duty-bound to determine probable cause for issuing a warrant. And in determining probable cause for issuing a warrant, the judge is under duty to examine the records of the case, including the evidence presented by the defendant. Yung korte po sa Laguna, admittedly, in the resolution that it issued denying our motion, admitted that what she saw was only the complaint and the resolution of the fiscal. She did not even see or even glance at the evidence presented by the respondents, much less the evidence presented by Mr. Ang. Paano ho naman magiging due process yun? Hindi man lang niya tinignan yung side ni Mr. Ang.
Attorney, muli, paano niyo ho nalaman na yung judge na nag-issue ng arrest warrant ay hindi man lang nabasa ang naging tugon ng respondent hinggil dito sa kaso laban sa kanya? How did you find out?
Well, this morning po kasi, dahil nung nabalitaan ko nga sa media na may warrant na inisyo kay Mr. Ang, nagpadala ho ako ng abogado dun sa Santa Cruz sa Laguna para i-verify kung nandun nga yung arrest warrant at kung totoong na-issue. Pina-verify ko na rin po kasi meron ho kaming pending na motion doon sa korte na yon na hinihiling na i-defer yung pag-issue ng warrant hanggat hindi nakikita ng korte lahat ng ebidensya ng kaso.
Mhm.
Ang natuklasan ho ng mga abogado na pumunta ron at pinadala sa akin yung kopya ay isang order na nakasaad na inisyu na ng judge ang warrant of arrest without even seeing or even glancing at the evidence of the defendant. She relied solely on the presentation of the prosecution. Napaka one-sided naman po.
And what do you plan to do about that?
Well, we intend to pursue further before that court.
Attorney, pasensya po,
Hindi,
may ilang segundo po na naging malabo yung line of communication natin. Kindly repeat,
We-
sir.
We intend to pursue our legal remedies before that court. In the making at the moment, I hope we will be able to file it in the next few days. I am preparing for a motion to quash the warrant of arrest on the ground that the issuance of the warrant of arrest is constitutionally infirm
When
or
do you
is
plan
violative
to
of the due process.
when do you plan to file
Within-
this?
Hopefully, kung matapos po ngayong gabi, by tomorrow morning, file na ho namin yan.
And usually kapag na-file po yan, sabihin natin tomorrow, how long before that is actually resolved?
I will ask that the motion be set for hearing, ma'am.
Opo.
I will personally appear before the judge and argue my motion.
But Attorney Villarreal, meron pa hong posibleng pending, tama ho ba, na arrest warrant laban sa inyong kliyente, si Atong Ang, sa isa pang korte, tama ho ba, sa Laguna and another court in Batangas?
That's true, ma'am. One in San Pablo and one in Lipa.
Hmm.
Yung mga informations po doon have been raffled to certain courts, and we are assured that as of this time that the judges there are examining the records and the evidence presented by both sides.
Sakaling hindi po maging maganda ang resulta nitong motion to quash at sakaling dinggin ka agad, ano ho ang inyong magiging advice sa inyong kliyente? Na sumuko na ho ba siya?
Well, mapag-uusapan ho namin yun if we have the opportunity. It will all depend, ma'am, also on how the courts will treat the rights of our client. Hindi ko naman pwedeng advise ang yung kliyente ko na ipagpawalang bahala na lang yung kanyang karapatan. It will all depend, ma'am, kung how we are treated also by the courts.
And so far, with the first arrest warrant, you are saying that his rights were violated, basically.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Meron ho ba kayong naririnig, attorney, about forthcoming arrest warrant from the two other courts, the other one in Laguna and the other one in Lipa, Batangas?
Wala pa naman po. I'm hopeful that the DOJ will be ordered to deliver the records of the case to those courts so that they can be properly studied and appreciated by the judges.
Huling tanong na lang, attorney, nandun ho ba kayo sa bahay sa Pasig when they served the arrest warrant?
Wala po ako doon today. I was monitoring it by phone. They spent about, I'd say about 2 hours din po sila doon. Nagalughog sila ng bahay.
All right. Any concerns doon po sa pagpunta sa ilang mga kabahayan or properties ni Charlie Atong Ang, sir?
Wala pa hong report sa akin yung mga abogado na nagtanod doon. Yun hong sa Lipa, I think raided by the NBI is still ongoing. I will know, ma'am, by tomorrow perhaps.
All right.
If there are any concerns I should raise.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras, Attorney Gabriel Villarreal, ang abogado
Thank you
ni
very much,
Charlie Atong Ang. Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat.
Mag-follow sa aming mga social media accounts at mag-subscribe sa aming YouTube channel para sa pinakahuli at eksklusibong mga balita.